Okay, so I'm supposed to be talking about, look at my experience with COVID. My bad, y'all. Sunday night, I started feeling like crap. I noticed I was like really, I don't know, Sunday morning I was good, you know, but like progressively I was feeling really crappy. Like towards the nighttime, I started just feeling really tired, really like drained of my energy. And oh, this is so cute. I started feeling drained of my energy. Late evening, I started getting like really cold, like to the point where I could feel it in my bones. I can see it in your eyes. I mean, I get demonetized. I could feel it in my bones, kind of cold. And then so I turned up the heat. I put on clothes and put on more clothes. And I was just frozen, and it just didn't help. And then I got super hot. Everybody's surprised that I got it, okay? Y'all, I be double masking. I wear 2 masks. I wear a face shield, like a visor. I wash my hands like before I eat. This is not like no 32-second wash. This is like a minute. We have those like automatic sinks, and like it stops automatically after a minute, so I know I wash my hands for a good minute. Yeah, I do the most. I'm just like, okay, so I had some at-home tests. So the next day I woke up, I still had a fever, so I took a test. It was positive. Yo, first of all, the 15-minute wait was stressful, okay? And I'm just like, okay, what do I do? I live with, my voice just got deep. Water. Luckily, I have like the best mom in the world, and she's a nurse, and she's like, she was helping me through this. I couldn't do it without her. And you know, she's just like, try not to panic. Anxiety will not help at all, bro. When you have the vids, it's gonna make everything worse. As I got the results, I could feel my body just progressively weakening more and more. I think one of my biggest fears is, you know, it's a fear of the unknown. You know? Like, I did everything right. I'm trying to think of what I did wrong, where I went wrong. It's scary. I live in a house full of people, and all this kind of didn't want to pass it on to nobody. From Sunday night, even before I took the test, I isolated myself just in case. I stayed in my room, and I was just frozen. And then I got super hot. Luckily, I have like the best mom in the world, and she's a nurse, and she's like, she was helping me through this. I couldn't do it without her. And you know, she's just like, try not to panic. You know, anxiety will not help at all, bro. When you have the vids, it's gonna make everything worse. As I got the results, I could feel my body just progressively weakening more and more. I think one of my biggest fears is, you know, it's a fear of the unknown. I didn't know what to expect. Like, I did everything right. I'm trying to think of what I did wrong, where I went wrong. It's scary. I live in a house full of people, and all this kind of didn't want to pass it on to nobody. So from Sunday night, even before I took the test, I isolated myself just in case. I stayed in my room. I started having symptoms last Sunday, found out Monday for sure. From Sunday to Monday, I was here in my room, in one room. The only place I left to go was to the bathroom, which is literally the next door down. And yeah, that's how that went. So today, for the first time, I went downstairs into my kitchen to, you know, disinfect my bed sheets and all that stuff. Yeah, it felt so crazy being downstairs. It felt like huge. It was like I was in a whole new world. I've been stuck in my room for like over a week in my room. Can't tell you how many times I cleaned my room. because what else was there to do? I was so tired of Netflix. I was so tired of YouTube. I was so tired of social media, especially. Oh my gosh, I was too afraid to sleep. So I don't know, man, all this fatigue stuff, it just bypassed me. I was just like, oh, wide awake. And finally, when I did sleep, I felt good, but I think I was so afraid to sleep because I was so afraid to sleep. Nighttimes were always the hardest for me. That's another thing. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to not be long-winded. Like, my symptoms got a lot worse in the nighttime. The first night, fever and chills, fever and chills, fever and chills. I had that for a good like 3 days. Sporadic though as well. But honestly, at first, like my main thing was this. So I don't know, when I felt that way on Sunday, I'm just like, it's nothing. I'm probably just getting like a fever or whatever. Like my son had a fever for 3 days and we all think it was just like he's teething, you know, because he's getting back teeth. As soon as his fever was done, I tested positive for corona. I'm just like, what the heck? Fever and chills for the first 3 days. And like just this irritating feeling in my throat / chest. I couldn't decipher where it was. It was literally just either these two places or between these two places. And I just kept going. And it's all I could do is clear my throat or my chest, whatever it was. Water has been my best friend. Water. And Halls. Oh my gosh. Y'all thought I was addicted to Halls before? What? Okay, so when I told you nighttime was hard, it was a respiratory disease, y'all. It was hard for me to sleep. When I would lay down on my back, I was like kind of not really gasping for air, but it was hard to breathe. So I would kind of lay down on my side. When I would lay down on my left side, I would cough, which would actually kind of feel good. It was relieving because I was trying to get that itch up. When I would lay down on my right side, whatever. I don't know, it took me very long to find a comfortable position. And finally, when I found it, I got to sleep. Sleeping was good. I woke up, I felt good. Like when I woke up, I'm just like, well, thank God, there's another day that just passed. I made it. I was so relieved when I woke up that first night. After that first night, I think I woke up probably at like 4:30 in the morning. And to me, I was like, oh, I slept nice. And then from there, like each day got a little bit better. But let's see, second day, I still had fever and chills and that coughing. I think by the second or the third night, I was starting to actually not dry cough. Like my turned into an actual cough. And it was trying to like come out of me. So I did all kind of stuff. I don't know if y'all know, I used to do stuff with oils. I took some oregano and put that underneath my feet. I do not like the smell of oregano, okay? So let me tell you, I did not lose my sense of smell or taste because I could smell it and I didn't like it. Not one bit. But I used it. I put it underneath my feet and I put on socks. And then I put some Easy Air oil on my chest. I think I put eucalyptus on my chest too a little bit. I can't remember. I mixed it with some avocado oil and just rubbed it on my chest because at the time I couldn't find any Vicks. I found it long after when I didn't even need it. Of course, it always happens. And then I would just keep constantly popping Halls, the black Halls. Bro, I'm telling you, I did not lose my taste because at first, whoa, all the time, if anybody sees me, I'll be popping this like Tylenol. Well, I take that back, okay. I've been popping this like candy is what I meant to say. It's late at night, don't judge me. Yeah, my point being that was the honey one. Honey and lemon. I'm eating those things all the time. So I had the black ones. The black ones really, really helped to get that crap off of my chest. Eventually I realized it was on my chest pretty much. It was high up at first, and then it went kind of lower, and then it was coming up. I did like the hot water treatment, so I put hot water in a bowl, boiling hot water, and I put my essential oils in there. I put the eucalyptus and my easy air oil, so it's a blend of a whole bunch of respiratory oils, and I just put it over, well, obviously I did not put the bowl over my face. I put a towel over my head, and I just inhaled that until the steam stopped coming, and then I threw it out. That really helps, guys. I drank a lot of fluids. Okay, for the first 3 days I ate nothing. I think the Monday morning I had, what, maybe eggs and a bagel. I think that's what I had. I think I had some kind of eggs and a bagel. And that was it. And then for like 3 days after that, 2 days, 3 days, I did not eat. Guess how much pounds I lost? Stop, pause the video. Go leave it in the comments how much pounds y'all think I lost. I lost 15 pounds, okay? I lost 15 pounds, 1-5. I just checked on the scale today. I lost 15. I'm not even gonna tell you guys how much I weighed in the beginning, how much I weighed in the end, none of y'all business. But I lost 15 pounds. It's crazy. So finally, I tried to eat, because like, I don't know, I wasn't really hungry, and I was like really depressed. Yeah, I was depressed. I was sad, I was scared, and I was sick. I didn't really want to eat. I tried at one point, like in the nighttime, I started to get hungry. My mom bought me up some like meats with rice and whatever. And I took the first few bites, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. And I realized it was a big mistake, because I don't know, it wouldn't go down to my stomach. It just felt like it was sitting right on my chest, so I couldn't eat. I was just like, this shit's gonna kill me. I felt like I was eating, it was sitting right on my chest, and I'm like, I don't want food on my chest. I'm already having a hard time breathing as it is. So that was a scrap. Eventually I was able to eat more and more. What I did enjoy consuming was hot liquids, so I had a lot of tea, and I had a lot of ginger lemon honey tea. That kept me alive, man, I swear. That was really helping me bring up that gunk out of my system, and it was helping me to actually just consume something, you know? Like, I would ask my mom to put sugar in the tea, because I wasn't eating, and I could feel my blood sugar like being low. I'm also like pre-diabetic, so I needed sugar. I know I was eating a lot of Hall, so that was sugar as well, but I needed tea. Tea was what I was craving. Finally, your girl started to eat. Can't remember what my first meal was, but whatever it was real good. But I think my first real meal, I think it was chicken soup. Boo. I ain't talking about Campbell's. It was homemade chicken soup with all the fixings, baby. Oh my gosh. You don't understand that. Yo, when I tell you my greedy behind cried, actual tears coming down my face, and I had a I'm in church moment, praising God, hallelujah, everything. It was so good. Like, when I tell y'all, chicken soup heals the soul. Okay, it does something to you. I could not eat anything else. I could not contain anything else solid. And I'm gonna show you guys a picture of the soup, and you're gonna see just how solid that was. I ate that in like 10 seconds. Oh my gosh. Y'all ever cry because your food is so good? You guys ever cry? I'm not talking about joke cry. No, I'm talking about real boo-hoo tears. I cried. Actual tears. And I had no voice. So, like, everybody who tries to call me, I think I scared them off. Like when I actually answered the phone. Talking was hard. Like, cause when I kept coughing, when I would talk too much, like my throat would get dry. And I had no voice, cause I kept all the time. That was a nightmare. It was that. I'm just doing that now because I just drank the water, went down the wrong throat. And I'm talking a lot. So, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, but my body's been through like craziness, okay? So I'm still healing. So remember I kept telling you guys how like anxiety and COVID do not go together? Keep that in mind, y'all. I found it in my gut to stay strong like the whole time. Just bear in mind I'm in one room for so long, can't go nowhere except to the bathroom right next door. So, and I'm still like feeling like crap at this point, you know, but I wasn't as bad, but it was still like just trauma. By night 3, I told you the nights always get worse. By night 3, I was losing my ish. By night 3, I had a huge anxiety attack. I get anxiety attacks all the time, but this one was pretty huge. It's just like I was freaking out because my heart was just like beating fast, and I'm trying to like, there was nothing I could do to like bring it down. I'm just like, oh my god, what's going on? And like I'm freaking out because I'm trying to stay calm. My heart's just beating fast. I'm like, no, heart, you gotta slow down. Like, stop stressing. I'm like, we can't do this right now. We don't have time for, like, I can't have a pity party with you right now. I'm like, you can't be stressed like this. You need to calm down. My heart wasn't calming down. My heart's like, I'm trying. I'm like, no, boo, you can't just try. You gotta just do, man. Calm down. And my heart just wasn't happening. He's like, sorry, boo, sorry. I'm on some like high speed shit right now. Thank God for the people in my life. If any one of you guys are watching this video and you have reached out to me in any way, shape, or form, if any of you guys but to anybody who's reached out to me and tried to help me, send me their well wishes, check up on me, just anything, thank you. And for the person who slowed down my heart by speaking to me for over an hour in the night because I was having a panic attack, and there was actually two people when I was having a panic attack who answered my call or who called me and spoke to me and tried to calm me down. I love you. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. You might possibly have saved my life. Thank you. Thank you so much. Because by that third day, I was just overwhelmed trying to be strong. Like, trying to be strong and still scared and still sick. And I was just overwhelmed. So overwhelmed. And like, I was gonna call my mom. My mom's like in the next room down there. You know, she would have helped me if I needed anything, but she was sleeping and I did not want to wake her up because I know how tired she was. She was waiting on me hand and foot, trying to just heal me and get me better, like putting herself at risk to help me get better. There is no greater love. There is a greater, well, that's a mother's love. Let me say that. And I appreciate it. That's my queen. That's my rock. I love you, Mom. Thank you. If you're watching this video, if you made it that far, I love you, mommy. You know this. Thank you for everything. So yeah, that was a hard night. Thank you to all those people who really helped me through that night. Thank you. Yeah, then finally, you know, slowly but surely, I started getting better. I think that was like probably the worst of it. And then it started getting better. And I started finally getting my appetite back and eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. I say that, but sometimes I ate only like twice a day. But my appetite was there. I was hungry sometimes. I just didn't want to bother nobody, or, you know, I was just lazy or whatever. But yeah, my appetite was back by like day 3 or 4. Hear that chicken soup? Open it up. Yeah, my appetite is just fine right now. I can eat. And hopefully I don't eat back my 15 pounds that I lost. That would suck. 15, y'all. 15 in, what, 8 days, 9 days? It was crazy. The hardest part, I mean, besides, like, you know, surviving, the hardest part was, and I cried all 7 or 8 or 9 or however many days. I cried all up till today. The hardest part was not being able to see my son in person. Okay, so that was what killed me the most. That was, bro, that took me out. I was crying every day. I seen him on video call. I mean, like, mind you, he was still in the same house, but it's just, I seen him only on like video call. And it was just getting to me. I just wanted to hug him. I wanted to be with him. He misses me. He missed me. And it's just like, it was killing me. It was killing me. I just wanted to get better so I could be with my son. But of course, you know, he's 3 and I don't want to get him sick. But yeah. Anyways, so finally I got to see him for the first time today in person. And my heart, like my whole life just was better. And everything was okay again. I was happy to see him. He was happy to see me. I didn't touch him. And I still wear masks in the house. Like when I'm around people, even though my contagion period's over, it's not officially over until like the 10th. Not the 10th, sorry, until like 10 days officially. I don't know, a lot of people are saying 5. I'm not the maker of this thing, but I'm gonna take extra precautions for 10 days. 10 to 14 days is I will take extra precautions around everybody in the house, and I will keep wearing my mask when I'm around people. And, you know, continue to disinfect everything I touch and all that. Y'all could feel free now. There was a long video. Thank you guys for those of you who actually made it to the end. If you don't, I understand. It was a very long video. If you did, I love you. Thank you so much. Y'all don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I want to make it to, what? I think I'm almost at 5K by now. I think I'm like 26 off. 26 away from 5K. I can't remember, something like that. Or maybe a bit more. Either way, I'm almost at 5K. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please like the video. I definitely worked hard on this. I'm out dry. Go ahead, leave a comment, please, guys, please. This is the first video. I'm going to beg you guys, please be respectful in the comment section. You guys, I know this is a very controversial issue. It's spreading division throughout the whole world. Please, whatever comments you leave, just be mindful of them. Just be respectful. There's kids on my channel, there's elders on my channel, there's adults, there's teens, there's a whole bunch of people on my channel. And just for me, I don't need to see all this negativity. Guys, it's hard enough, man. So I ask you, I don't mind. You guys leave your comments, but just in this one video, please be respectful. Nothing foolish. Nothing rude, nothing disrespectful. Keep it clean, keep it nice, keep it safe. And y'all, if you're going out there, obviously we have to. Y'all be safe, please, please. Because me, bruh, if I could get it, I don't even know what I did wrong to this day. I don't know what I did wrong. When I tell you I double mask, I wear a face shield, 2 masks, I wear gloves, I wash my hands 24/7. I don't know what I did wrong. I really don't know. But I clearly did something, and it's here, it was in me. And that's my story of how I caught COVID. Y'all be safe. To anybody watching it, if you guys currently have it, just know you will be okay. I'm praying for you. I don't know who you are, but I will pray that you will be okay. And you will be okay. Please don't let your anxiety take over. Okay, now is the time to have some big faith. And stay hydrated. Hot fluids especially. Alright, y'all, it's a long enough video. I'm gone. Thank you guys again for watching this video. Again, this is not a sponsored video. This is my genuine comments. I'll leave the link in the description down below. I was not paid to make this video. I used my own money to buy the hair. And this is my real thoughts, my real comments. I like it. I love it. I am not even taking this off tonight. I'm leaving this on. This is cute. I like, if y'all see me before, I look crazy. Anyways, long video. Hey, shut up. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much again. Like, subscribe, and comment down below. Share the video with all your friends. Don't go laughing at me behind my back. And I love you. By the way, one last thing. I know today never shuts up. Oh my gosh. One last thing. I'm creating a new channel. So be on the lookout. Should I put it up now? I'm gonna tell y'all in my next video. I'll give you guys the link to my new channel in the next video. So you guys could stay on this channel, of course, but you guys could also feel free to add me on my second channel. It's not 100% sure of the name yet. I will tell you in my next video. I'll leave you all the information down below. In my next video, sorry. So you could join my both. It's gonna be all about mental health. That's why I created 2 separate channels, because here I'm like all over the place. And the second channel is gonna be based solely on basically mental health and everything about mental health, because it's a hard world out there, and just want to spread some love and light and realness in the world of mental illness. All right, guys, peace, bye.